History is filled with incredible stories, mind-blowing facts, and lessons that shape our world. In today's video, we're diving into 150 educational facts that everyone should know. From ancient civilizations to groundbreaking inventions, prepare to be amazed. Make sure to stay till the end because you won't want to miss these fascinating facts. Now, let's get started. The Great Pyramid of Giza was the tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the pyramids. The ancient city of Rome had a population of over 1 million people at its peak. The Library of Alexandria was one of the most significant libraries in history, but was tragically destroyed. The Colosseum in Rome could hold around 50,000 spectators. The Code of Hammurabi is one of the oldest known legal codes, dating back to 1754 BC. The Great Wall of China is over 13,000 miles long. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon are one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, but their existence remains debated. The Rosetta Stone was key to deciphering Egyptian hieroglyphs. Ancient Egyptians used honey as an antibiotic. The city of Pompeii was buried in ash after the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in AD 79. The Vikings reached North America about 500 years before Columbus. The oldest known writing system is cuneiform, developed by the Sumerians. Ancient Greek democracy was limited to free male citizens. The Indus Valley civilization had advanced urban planning, including drainage systems. The Roman Empire lasted over 1,000 years. Julius Caesar was assassinated on the Ides of March, which is March 15th, 44 BC. The Maya civilization developed a complex calendar system. The oldest known surgical procedure is trepanation, where holes were drilled into the skull. The first Olympic Games were held in 776 BC in Greece. The speed of light is approximately 299,792,458 meters per second. Albert Einstein developed the theory of relativity, changing our understanding of physics. The Wright brothers made the first successful powered flight in 1903. The human body has around 37.2 trillion cells. The first computer, ENIAC, was built in 1945 and took up an entire room. Water expands when it freezes, which is why ice floats. The periodic table was created by Dmitry Mendeleev in 1869. A single lightning bolt is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. DNA was discovered in 1869, but its double helix structure was identified in 1953. The first vaccine was developed by Edward Jenner in 1796 to prevent smallpox. There are more bacteria in the human body than human cells. The human brain generates about 20 watts of electrical power. The first successful heart transplant was performed in 1967. The ozone layer protects us from harmful UV rays. The tallest tree in the world is a coast redwood named Hyperion. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean. Radio waves have the longest wavelength in the electromagnetic spectrum. Neutron stars are so dense that a sugar cube-sized amount would weigh as much as a mountain. A day on Venus is longer than its year. The water molecule is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, H2O. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world at 8,849 meters, or 29,032 feet. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen supply. There are 195 countries in the world today. The Sahara Desert is the largest hot desert on Earth. Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth. The Dead Sea is one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world. The Nile River is the longest river in the world. Australia is the only continent that is also a country. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean on Earth. Japan experiences over 1,500 earthquakes each year. Russia is the largest country by land area. Canada has the most lakes of any country. Africa is the second largest continent. The Amazon River is the second longest river in the world. Iceland is home to more than 200 volcanoes. The driest place on Earth is the Atacama Desert. The world's smallest country is Vatican City. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system. The United States has the most diverse climate zones. The Himalayas are still growing taller due to tectonic activity. The Gutenberg Bible was the first major book printed using movable type. The Louvre Museum in Paris is the most visited museum in the world. The first photograph ever taken was in 1826. The telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. The Eiffel Tower was the tallest structure in the world until 1930. The first known use of paper money was in China during the Tang dynasty. Pablo Picasso created more than 50,000 works of art in his lifetime. The Hollywood sign originally read Hollywoodland. The Panama Canal significantly shortened maritime travel time between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered in the 1940s and contain ancient texts. The Statue of Liberty was shipped to the US in 350 pieces. The Cold War led to the space race between the US and the Soviet Union. The World Wide Web was invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. The first email was sent in 1971. The Great Depression began in 1929 and lasted a decade. The Berlin Wall divided East and West Berlin for nearly 30 years. The Roswell incident of 1947 sparked UFO conspiracy theories. The first recorded Olympic Games only featured one event, a foot race. The Renaissance period saw a revival of art, literature, and science. The Human Genome Project was completed in 2003, mapping human DNA. And there you have it, 150 educational facts that everyone should know. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing history and educational videos. See you in the next one.